Hello, it's Dan here. I hope you're good today. Now, in a recent video, I talked about the anxiety equation, which demonstrates that it's not necessarily the thing we're anxious about that causes the anxiety, but rather our beliefs, our expectations, our thoughts, our feelings about the thing. So, for example, with public speaking, it's not actually public speaking itself that causes the anxiety per se. It's the worries about what people might think, or going wrong, or forgetting what you're going to say. Which is true of every anxiety and fear, whether that's fear of flying, social anxiety, driving, swimming in deep water, job interviews, whatever is causing anxiety. It's your thoughts, beliefs, expectations, the kind of stuff going on inside of your head, which, as I explained last time, is good news because we can do stuff around those things. If it was flying, causes anxiety, and there was nothing we could do about that, and that was the same for everybody, then obviously, we'd all be very stuck with anxious thoughts and feelings in those kind of situations. But we know that isn't the case, which really is, as I keep saying, good news. But what I wanted to mention today was, one of the key things that goes with anxiety is avoidance and escape. So not going into those situations that, your beliefs, your expectations, your thoughts, feelings, lead you to believe will cause those anxious feelings, or, those kind of patterns, those habits of behavior, situations where you felt anxious before. What people tend to do is just avoid those things. And I know certainly when I used to suffer with anxiety and social anxiety, that was one of the key things I did. I would avoid those social situations. I would call it sick if I was supposed to be doing a presentation because my fear anxiety got so great, because I was worried about what people might think, or going wrong, or looking stupid in some way, or not thinking I was good enough in some way. I would try and avoid those things, or if I couldn't avoid them, I would try and escape as soon as possible. So how can I deflect my role in that presentation or that meeting? How can I get out of here as soon as possible? Just nipping out to get my coat or whatever, or nipping to get something from the car, and not going back. I would do that kind of stuff. But the problem with avoidance and escape, which is often the number one strategy with anxiety, is it gives a kind of negative reinforcement. You feel good from getting out of that situation. When I go into that situation, I get a sense of relief. If I can escape from that environment or that situation in any way, it's a sense of relief, and makes it more likely you will do that in the future. So certainly, tackling that is a key part of tackling anxiety, so that you don't need to escape, so you don't need to avoid the things. You can do the stuff that you want to be doing in a way that's comfortable for you. Which means that this is where hypnosis and hypnotherapy really come into their own, because they can help you to be able to do that both beforehand in terms of priming your mind, giving you the tools, the coping strategies, priming your mind for it to go okay, and knowing you can handle and deal with whatever's okay. If there are elements around inner confidence, self-esteem, if it's about feeling calm and confident or comfortable in some way, if it's about dealing with the kind of thoughts going on in your mind, or certain feelings. There are ways to tackle all those things, and certainly, by doing that means, if you want to do something, you can go and do it, whatever that might be. Social situation, flying, swimming, driving on motorways, interacting with people, going to interview, whatever those things, even just day-to-day things, feeling just more comfortable in yourself, and just getting on with life, which is certainly a much nicer place to be than having to escape, or trying to avoid stuff, or hoping stuff doesn't happen, or negatively kind of making yourself feel better because you don't do that stuff. So like I say, it's a much better place to be, and certainly something that hypnotherapy can help you with, so that you can, like I say, get on with doing those things, feeling more comfortable, feeling happier, feeling better, and really enjoying life. So really be aware of the fact that if you avoid stuff, if you escape stuff, it could inadvertently be strengthening those kind of anxiety associations, and reinforcing those patterns that you don't want to be experiencing. And really do be aware that there are ways to tackle those things, to give you the skills, the techniques, the strategies, the coping mechanisms, to prime your mind for it to go okay, to know you can handle whatever comes up, to feel okay with the uncertainty, and to just feel comfortable in yourself, which is a much happier, much nicer place to be, and somewhere I would really love for you to get to. I'll leave you with that. Be aware of it, know you can do something about it, get in touch if I can help with that, and enjoy life, feel good, enjoy being you, and get on seizing those opportunities. And and in the meantime, do take care of yourself, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye now.